Gone Baby Gone is a 2007 neo-noir film directed by Ben Affleck about a pair of detectives, Patrick and Angie, who are working to solve a case involving a kidnapped little girl, Amanda. Despite the fact that they don't normally take cases like these, by the end of the film, it makes you question almost everyone you know surrounding the mystery of what those closest might be plotting, unbeknownst to you.
Fat bastard! Make the fuck up! Make me a fucking martini, you fat fucking retard!
The ending of the film presents to the protagonist a moral dilemma: return the young Amanda home to her mother, who could be considered a bottom feeder by many, known by Patrick, our protagonist, for stealing money from a drug kingpin, or to leave her in the custody of a former deputy, Jack, played by Morgan Freeman. Formerly the head of the investigation into Amanda's case, he was later fired and also secretly responsible for the kidnapping. However, having assisted to orchestrate the entire plan, the legality and morality involved in taking a child from her mother may come off as unethical. Is it right to not give the young Amanda any say in where she ends up? Let's rewind and see how these events play out.
She used drugs?
In the beginning, we learn that Amanda's mother is living in a very dirty and messy house.
I don't know. A few times a week, maybe.
We also learn that she's got a history with drugs, namely coke and alcohol. After finding out that she had stolen some money, they confront her and she tells the truth. This is used as a way to portray that maybe she's not such a great parent after all. But later on they switch things. By showing her crying and pouring her heart out, Patrick sees just how much her mother really cares for her little Amanda.
I promise.
I promise, I will get you back. A little bit later, we're brought into Morgan Freeman's office, where we learn that the bad guys have offered a simple exchange. Return the money stolen by Amanda's mother and have Amanda back. But the catch is that they'll only do it at night on a lake cliffside. This puts the officers at risk if something goes wrong. But for us, in this video, knowing that Morgan Freeman was really behind it, that if he would really go through all that work to get her back, he must really love her. Maybe it's right to leave her with him. After all, he's lost a child of his own and could probably understand better than most people the challenges of raising a child properly. So as the time passes, Patrick slowly begins to unravel the mystery of what truly happened.
Fucking A! You gotta take a side.
And soon, they arrive at Morgan Freeman's house. After a confrontation between Morgan Freeman and Patrick, he refuses to give up his beliefs and goes to the car for Angie's help.
Not sending her anywhere. Helene's her mother.
She's better off here.
Why? Because he's got money and he makes her sandwiches?
Because he loves her.
Helene loves her too.
Helene doesn't treat her that way.
Well, maybe she'll change.
Because of this decision, Angie leaves Patrick. He gave up the woman he loved to save somebody else's child when there was no real danger. Was it worth it? The final scene shows us Patrick in Amanda's mother's house. When he sits on that couch, he's put the responsibility of that girl's life into his hands. He has assured us, the audience, that his work isn't done yet. He's still saving Amanda. He made the right choice.